What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Magicide, and welcome back to our Geek Fest here, playing Shadowrun Chronicles Boston Lockdown. So we just picked up a new main story person here, Allison, our very sexy-looking elven reporter. And as I was saying in the previous episode, what I think of the end game, it's really when she comes into the picture. So like last mission really was the start of the late game. And we have a lot of people here to talk to. It looks like Smedley does not have a quest for us, but he does actually have some dialogue, so we'll start off with him.
Smedley, what have you got for me?
Miss Sanborn seems to have her mind set on an investigative piece into the dragon incident. She is looking for some protection.
Looks like Allison managed to piss off half the neighborhood. I'm not sure anyone can protect her from that.
In this case, it's good she isn't looking for just anyone. I recommend you offer her your services. She pays well.
Not sure money can make up for having to stay within earshot of her, but I can turn up the tunes on my link. Might as well use it for something.
And then I think we're gonna we'll save Bozeman for last, since we're gonna be picking up a side quest from him. Please. Oh, look at that! We finally have the ability to get the next round of shotguns. So the room sweeper here just gives you more ammo. Or I can go with the custom Spas 22 here, which does more damage. Also, the Remington room sweeper reduces our critical hit damage a little bit. So that's kind of the, I really like this aspect of the game, is that there are some really good, clear trade-offs here between using the two options. I mean, I really wish there were other options available to me. I wish there were other shotguns. As long as they weren't like, shitty reskins and basically having the same stats as some of these other guns. I just wish there were more options. But the options available to us right now, I mean, I do like it. I do like the trade-off. I know it felt like that was a really nice compromise. I really want to go with this because it does more damage. And this is really good because while we get the damage upgrade, it's going to give us more ammo, which means it would allow us to do, say, double barrel more often. But since we're going melee, it's totally not really, I think, something that we need to concern ourselves with. So I think we'll just go for the raw damage. And then we will indeed equip that. Sell our other hunk of shit here. We want to sell weapons. I think there's some other things that we could probably go through here and sell. Oh, yeah, that's right. See, I remember getting a couple of different cyber implants in some of the previous missions. So we have an improved wire reflexes. It looks like we have dermal plating equipped. And we could tell because it won't let me sell it. And it's not going to let me sell it because it's currently equipped. This would give me critical damage bonuses, sprint bonuses. Nah, I like the one that I have. The armor is better. And same thing with Buster. Since he's got a side quest, we're gonna leave him alone till we're actually ready to complete this quest.
Designated restricted under the Night Act.
And I think since it's been such a long period of time since we've checked the council, I think it would be in our interest to actually just peruse it just for a second. Oh, we want to go to buy. Yeah, these are the ones that I'm talking about.
This area is designated restricted under the Night
Like, we
Errant
almost have enough money to
exclusivity.
actually afford some of them. So we have the cranial bioware crit damage bonus. And that's all it does for you. That's interesting. So this is what I would probably want to go after because it has the crit chance bonus. That's better. I mean, I'm not going to do it for this build. I'm saying this for another character. But anyways, the improved leg muscles. What do we have right now? Because this looks pretty good. Hit point bonus, walk bonus, sprint bonus. Oh, it's hella expensive. And then of course we have. Yeah, I don't know. It's something to think about. I think that like those kind of implants are the things that you're going to pick up from the late game. Or excuse me, not the late game, the end game.
Jane, have you seen our latest airdrop?
You mean that reporter you picked up on your last run? That broad has got some nerve. Tried to establish a link to her station outside the QZ, it seems.
QZ? Is that what the hip kids are calling this place now? Did she succeed?
Quarantine zone. QZ. Pretty catchy. As for the link, not a chance in hell. Tried to pay me to help her, even. As if I'm going to do something for some media chick that I couldn't do for you, a Smedley.
Then what?
Then she asked Bree and got an earful.
I can imagine. Bree's not keen on coarse slitches and doesn't suffer fools lightly.
Yeah, some prissy elven chick treating her like an underling didn't sit right with her.
And then we'll actually go talk to Bree. And she's got some dialogue for us. Alright, let's go and pick up Bozeman's side quest, and then we'll do Buster's right afterwards. Because there were so much dialogue that we've had to go through, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fit both side quests in one episode like we did before.
Feeling better, Bozeman?
Hey, quite a visitor you brought us.
The reporter, you mean?
Yeah, she waltzed in here like she owned the place and demanded I build her a satellite array.
And what did you tell her?
I told her to frag off. I just can't jury rig an uplink strong enough to break through the jammers. This isn't some trid show.
Oh, it's gonna run?
Oi, chummer. Got time for a little job on the side?
Why, yes, we do.
For you? Always.
A client of mine does a lot of traveling, and since the lockdown, it's gotten a little tricky. If you could...
I don't do tour guide stuff. I think there's still one of the duck tour guides around.
Yeah, I know. I weaponized this duck for her. But I want you to nick an ambulance. I hear you're experienced.
An ambulance as a mobile command post? That's clever.
I know. I came up with that. Neonet just moved into Bay Village, and there's still a lot of confusion there.
So go in, nab the ambulance, and get out.
Yeah.
So I'm not really entirely sure contextually with the rest of the story why this is a side mission because, we didn't have a ambulance before. I would think, just given the context of who Smedley is in the universe, in the game world, whatever else, that ambulance probably would have been seen a chop shop or something, put away, stored very nicely in case they needed an ambulance ever. Seems more likely to me. So we have Grand Theft Ambulance. Bozeman has hired you to steal an ambulance for a client of his. Neonet is in the process of securing Bay Village, so hopefully nobody will get too excited about minor theft. Righto, mate. Let's see if we... Oh, we have Dea Ex Machina. Sure, it's been a while since we used a rigger. Why not?
This area.
We have Jimmy Mac... Oh, wow. That man's portrait is really wicked. I would really like to have Showgirl here. Booyah. Oh, she's even got, like, better skills. She's got a hammer. I don't remember what that does. And then I think we'll take one mage with us, as always. Probably do batshit here, unless, of course, there's other options. Filibuster Rhymes. Why don't we bring King Cole? Yeah, let's bring him. Look at this. He kind of looks like Serpentor from the old G.I. Joe commercials, or cartoons. Too bad his avatar doesn't look like that. The streets of Bay Village are mostly empty. Most citizens have hunkered down to wait until the Neo-Net assault is over. We must steal the ambulance.
So, we're back to stealing cars?
Prices have gone up, but Shuma needs to pay his bills.
I hear ya. Cursory scan says that the ambulance is within 50 meters and powered down.
Okay, we got somebody over here with a dialogue option.
Oi, Chumma. Anything you can tell me about the Neonet operation?
They were successful in clearing out the head cases, but they really don't frag around. Shot anyone they suspected of being infected.
Drek, what are they doing now?
No idea. They sealed off an area ahead. I sure ain't gonna ask them.
You know, I think we're gonna probably have to take a look at our sound, because I really want to turn down the ambience, just a touch. Because there's sometimes where it's just... You hear that? Do you hear that, like, industrial thrum in the background? I'm trying to avoid that. Like, I definitely want to actually have it in the game. I want it present. I just don't want it so present. So what does Hammer do? Massive damage against tech-based enemies. Yes. I don't remember what my fourth skill was with my main character. It's been a long time since I've last used her. It may have been Hammer. Well, we can't do anything to the bar guest, so we might as well just actually move her a little closer. Fortunately, this demolish is 2 clicks away, so I think what we'll do, get rid of the bar guest. Ooh, we have the rigger here. We can probably do a Nissan Roto drone, but I think I'm going to do my regular Renraku. I'm going to try to get it as far as possible. Actually, you know what? Why don't we move first? Put you behind the middle heavy cover over here, and then you guys can poop out your Renraku. Because I definitely want to use the Renraku here. Put you behind heavy cover. So we have the infected cyborg up here, and then we have our hive controller. I'd really love to actually take this man out. 31% chance, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I think we're just going to actually mark this guy. The cyborg, that is. And it's so weird, too, that these guys are cyborg, but they don't have any tech armor. 79% chance to actually just pop this guy off. Sold. So I'm going to try to use my
I see
drone.
the ambulance.
The drone here is a little bit more offensively. 0% chance to hit him. I would really like to actually... Yeah. I want these guys to go after the drone instead of my peeps. Got some more thong panties there. 69% chance. I can do all kinds of stuff here. I think the good thing here to do, I could do a blast. Can I hit them all? So if I moved, I could hit them all. I think we probably should do that. Let's say put you behind. You know, if I put them behind here, we'll be able to hit them all. Yes. Awesome. God, that is just so satisfying. Let's go for another drone. I want friends. We do actually also have our... Oh, look at this blackout here. So unfortunately, it's not going to do anything to the Hive controller, right? But it will for the Ganger. Actually ended up just straight up taking out the Ganger. Oh, can we actually kill this man here? 12 and 15 damage. Can I cast haste on anybody here that's actually worth my time? Oh, that's so rough. I don't know what to do here. Let's give it to my Decker. And the reason why is now we can actually just mark this guy straight up. Oh, we got the critical. And that's what I was just about to say. I was like, there is that chance that we might get the offhand critical. Let's be able to end this shit right then and there. And ooh, baby. Did that thing. Just makes me very, very, very animated getting these criticals. I hear somebody out there that needs to die. I think we're gonna... Stuns marked target, so we probably want to mark this guy first. So why don't we use Showgirl here. Additionally, I could do a data bomb. It's just gonna hit all the bad guys. Why don't? But that's the problem, though, is that it marks the target and it doesn't actually tell me what the target is. Because I'd love to hit both of these guys, but I really want to make sure that I'm targeting him. Ah, fuck it. Let's just go for it. Get the critical. Suicide Bomber has indeed been marked, which is perfect because now we can use our Nissan droid. Oh, you want to actually? You know something? I got a better idea. Let us rig in a drone here. Perfect. Then we'll go to our Nissan drone, because if I don't end up killing this guy, we'll actually just straight up stun him. Okay, so now he's stunned. And we move up our drone. Take out this fool up here. Let's make sure we actually rotate the camera and don't actually misclick and attack a Blamco Mac, because, yeah, you know what, if you've been following the series, you've seen me do it a few times. And we just got extra damage done there. Makes Daddy happy. Got a couple of info cubes as well. Actually kind of disappointed that we're not seeing more Knight Errant activity. One would think. I mean, he's already marked, he's stunned. My teammates are no longer around him. If you have the opportunity to get the kill,
We could go from here to Salem for just 2 new yen.
always go for the kill.
You mean if all public transport wasn't shut down, and if there wasn't a minefield disguised as a cordon sanitaire between here and Salem?
Yeah.
You'd still get shanked. Boston Public Transport was ranked the second most stabbiest of all the UCAS.
It's pretty funny. Stabby, stabby. So Miss Rigger, I think we could probably move you up. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how far her rig in the drone is, but I'm going to assume that the end of the mission is going to be, or at least the exit area is going to be somewhere around here. Pretty sure it's not going to be one of those cases where it just ends, so I think it's time to actually push these boundaries, and we'll actually rig into the Renraku here. We do have a Hive controller, so even if I was to mark him, he has the stun immunity. Give ourselves a little bit of cover. 100% chance. And get a crit. And we wasted his armor. And then our Decker is, as always, the cleanup crew. Oh man, he's got 1 hit point. Spoke a little too soon there. I remember playing many patches ago, and those little Nissan droids, they were terrible. Just god-awful. I mean, they still had their uses technically, because, I mean, they made really good scouts. But otherwise, they were pretty much just like one-trick ponies. So we have another info cube, a hack point, some lockpick, and an organ harvesting thing. So I think what I'll do is we'll take Blamco Mac. Since you have the organ harvesting, we're going to try to move you up all the way up here. You'll be able to get it next round. We'll take, let's see here, our Decker. We will double move you. And Serpentor, I think we'll just actually steal ourselves out of the ambulance. Please don't end the mission.
Drac.
Why'd you have to go and touch it? Are you retarded?
Are you retarded?
Sorry, I thought you'd already done your magic.
You take care of the cavalry. I'll do the car. But you owe me.
Sorry.
Fucking out of your mind there, bitch. You should have told me that shit beforehand. Looks like our Renraku. Look at that. Rocket launcher. There's that whole old saying about the bird in the hand being worth two in the bush. Fucking hate that saying. But damn, when it works, it works. Serpentor, can we... Oh, you know what? I could probably actually haste Blamco Mac here. And then Blamco Mac only has a 25% chance to hit. Wow, that sucks. So if I go for the attack, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to double barrel the guy next turn, but you know, what the fuck. Oh, well, we're getting pincered here. We have a Hive controller. Cyborg. Suicide Bomber. What's up, bitch? Could use my rigger right now to actually tag some enemies. But I think it's still probably in our better interest to rig into them, because it gives them the additional movement, and we definitely want our drones and stuff in the fight. The question is where do I want to put this thing? There's nowhere good, and we don't have our rocket launcher yet, anyways. Wow, that sucks. There's really just nowhere good to put you. You would think that this this fire hydrant would actually give us like partial cover, but it doesn't. No technical enemies this map either. And since we do have all these baddies around us, I think we should probably prioritize killing them first. Guess we'll go for the cyborg. Mark him, do that damage, baby. Get that nice big juicy. Oh, this SUV looking vehicle here wasn't sitting here. If it was parked a little bit elsewhere, we could target right here and be able to hit every single one of them. And we miss anyways, so my desires to do some damage were very quickly dashed. Where's that wide burst? Now it's coming. Oh. Looks like he just opted for a double move. Or potentially even just the single move. Single move and end turn. Okay. 100% chance to hit. Wow. Oh wait, I'm looking at somebody else. I'm sorry. I was like, wow, we got a whole fucking lot of people we can hit here. Could black somebody out, but I'd really prefer to actually take some of them out first, just straight up. Almost get them all. Please. Oh, I can't because I don't have the line of sight. Oh man, that sucks. So who should I prioritize? The Hive controller or probably these guys, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that. They're the closest ones to me. Oh, let's see here. Hey there, Rigger Lady. Can we pop into our drone here? Take the Renraku. Really just trying to go for that blast. Let's actually take a look at what our... I don't know if we're going to actually manage to pull this off. Maybe. What I'd like to do is actually angle it up this way, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. And my next question is if I just go straight up, which I'm okay with, am I going to be able to still hit the Hive controller? And if I move this far, pretty sure my blast isn't going to be able to hit anybody except for this man, who our Nissan droid here should be the one that actually takes out. Oh, bother! Very wise decision. So, Renraku, what do we do with you? I think we're gonna use our Decker to mark the Hive controller. At least get that little bit of damage in there. Now I could potentially actually do some more, but I think we're gonna go for the bomber. Hive controller. I think we're actually just going to go straight up for the hacking terminal itself. And if memory serves, I think the sleep regulator is a sellable item. Okay, Mr. Mac. 0% chance. The shotgun is terrible. Awful. Got that extra damage, baby. So, I'm going to presume that the exit point is over here, because that's where it's always at. And if memory serves also, I think there was a time where we used a rigger, like, I don't know, maybe like 5, 6, 7 missions ago. And I had one of these Nissan drones out. And it wouldn't let us complete the mission because all of my Shadowrunners were sitting here in the exit area, but the Nissan drone. I had those negative comments about that. Because it was rightfully deserved. So realistically, we're just waiting on the hack. Please, game, don't piss me off and tell me that the exit point's on the other side of the map. Don't do it to me. Say it ain't so. Yeah, clearly her lockpick skill is a lot worse off than her decking skill. She had like a 75% chance on the decking node there. Approved enchanted biofilter. Fiber. I think that makes number 2. So if I rigged into this Renraku, can I even do this? Is that going to give him an extra movement? Shouldn't it? No. Very curious. So it'd be nice if next turn the hat goes through and I just end
Ambulance
the mission.
is ours. Get in so I can get you out of there.
Oh. Oh no. It's having me go back anyways. Suppose it ain't that bad. We did have this organ harvesting node there that I just completely was just not seeing. There are many, many times where you see like the green color of the hack nodule, or excuse me, the gathering nodules, and sometimes they just blend in with the map. I don't know why. I think it's just because of the really saturated colors that we have here. At least that's my best guess. So now it's just really making sure all of my peeps here get into the exit zone. We should be able to do this. There we go. Wait. Blamco Mac already moved? Bastards. Thought we were gonna finish it right there.
Nice one.
Guess we've had enough practice.
So there we go. It took us a little bit to actually finish everything here. The mission itself was really quick. It was just all of the dialogue that we had to mow our way through before we actually got on with the mission that took up a good chunk of the episode. So I'm going to assume that Bozeman here give us some sweet rewards, and then we can go on to another mission to do Bustard's side quest next.
I got you an almost brand new ambulance.
Nice. Very nice. Here's your fee.
Thanks.
Oh, I don't want the fucking med kit, goddammit, or the money. I want karma points. I needs them. I needs the karma. So, looks like this is where we're going to be cutting off the episode, so please join me in the next one. We're going to do, like I was saying before, we're going to do this man's side quest right here. And then afterwards, we will probably do Allison's main mission quest afterwards. After Buster's side quest. I'd really like to advance hers at least one tick, and then we'll do Sarah's. Sounds like fun, so join me then. And I will see you then. So take care.